Greetings, everybody. Here we are. 5 days, 5 games, should I say, not 5 days, but 5 games to save my job. Here we are at Pingguo in China in the second tier, and the league has not been going too kindly for me. We have won a couple of games in our last 5, which is something better than we had been. We've just drawn against NJ City, who are below us, and we could have done with winning that one game. But here we are, just 1 point above the relegation zone. We need to pull something out of the bag pretty quickly because things are getting desperate. So here we are today. Hopefully, we are going to be able to get through all 5 of the games, and maybe, just maybe, we can keep our job here at Pingguo. Hold up. It wouldn't be the end of the world for me to leave, so I've just looked. There's more than 5 games. How many did I leave? I thought I left it with 5 games to come, but I must have imagined it. We have more games than that. I can't count. I'm going to have to... I won't bother editing my things. It might work as a pull-in to get people in, but I think that we've got some difficult games coming up, and it's not going to be easy for us to do it. So we're going to just look at the tactic, first of all. This is where we are going to save ourselves, because this is the team that we're going to do it with. There's no messing about with it now. I've sort of lost my temper with the squad that we had. And day after day, I've got people coming and moaning at me about not getting the game time that they want. So I've just been sacking them when they did. So we've now got 3 moaners out of the team, and I believe that our morale is going to climb because we haven't got the unhappy players anymore. But what it does do, obviously, is weaken that core squad that we have, because they're very strict in Asia with the amount of people you can use. You can't use under 21s like you can in the UK. You can only use who was registered at a certain date, and it's very rigid with that. You've got to have an under 21 playing in your team at the time. So these sort of things are very complicated. So I'm going to just have a quick look at the tactic and see what we can do. In possession, first of all. So I think we're going to play through the press because we're playing short passing directness. Maybe bring these guys a little bit closer together. So put it to standard width rather than. I mean, this may work, this may not work, but this is just my sort of theory is that if we don't do too much adjusting, it won't make too much of a difference. We've got to try and give ourselves some way in which we can change the fortunes that we've been having at the moment. I wonder if, just for these last 5 days, we cut out the wing-back runs. So we're not playing overlapping all the time. And we make them just a flat back 4. Because we have been struggling to in that particular area to survive, basically. We're getting absolutely creamed. So, yeah, so we'll play with a flat back 4. And now let's look at the outer possession. I think the low block, lower line is a good thing. I wonder if the counter press is a good idea or not. Just try and get our players to regroup rather than counter press. Trap inside is clearly not working at the moment. I think it would work better if we played defensive midfielders, but we're not. So I'll put that back to balance. And defensive behaviour, we'll use drop-off more because we just want to eliminate any space between the lines of defence. So we'll go with that. Cross engagement, stop crosses. And we're going to get stuck in. One thing I've noticed in China is that the players break very easy. So our players keep getting broken. Let's start breaking some back. We'll get through the messages and into our first game and see whether those little tweaks, it's not much, we haven't changed the system at all. We've changed a couple of positions. I mean, is there any other position that we would like to change maybe? Perhaps bring in, do you know, I am questioning, do we play with defensive midfielders or not? No, I mean, he's got 3 tackling, so he's not, and he's got 4 tackling, so these guys are not defensive midfielders anyway. So maybe that would have been a bad idea. Yan Yihan has not been really doing anything as a attacking midfielder, as a support striker. So we'll bring him back to attacking midfielder. And we'll put it so we've got 2 inside forwards on, and they're both tracking wingers when they retreat. These guys here have got to press, I think, when we're in this particular moment on, because we're getting absolutely slaughtered down that middle, and we need to stop the passing. And opposition-wise, that is one thing that we could adjust if it had let us. What's the reason for it not letting us? Why won't it let me adjust? Does it not think we have an opposition? I don't know what's going on. It won't let me adjust opposition instructions. So we've got Zhu Xiao suspended, which is annoying because he's actually scored a goal for us recently. Let's get into the first of these games where salvation is the target. I don't know how many points we need. I'm going to suggest that we play 30 games, so I'm going to suggest that we probably need about 35 points. But at the moment, it is very close down the bottom, and there's a lot of teams involved. So it could well be that there are 5 teams that can't get 30 points, that don't get 30 points in the game. So let's see how we get on. The usual pointless highlight to start. We're ready with our coffee. Should keep us nice and lively for the whole of the stream, hopefully. Hope you've all had a good New Year and you're doing well. I appreciate you being here tonight. So Guangxi makes a tackle. Yan Yihan plays a superb ball over to Deng, and Deng gets through. The keeper makes a good save, in fairness to him. So the early signs are not good. They've had 5 shots. We've had 2. Possession, though, we are dominating, which is not too bad. Although, as I say that, it adjusts in their favour. So, Angeles plays it to Zhang Zipu. Zakrula brings it forward, gives it to Daifei. Deng back to Daifei. Daifei skins his man. He's got 3 to aim at in the box. He goes for goal himself from an impossible angle. He does get a corner, but would have been better going for a crossfield ball, crossing the ball. So, 0-0 against the team who are we against? Oh yeah, they're second in the league. So far this has been a good performance. You have the ability to make the difference. Go out there and prove it. I think if we could sneak a result here in what is an unlikely match, that would be pretty cool. This is the team who offered me a job, by the way. I had a choice between choosing Pingguo or another team, and this was the other team, and they were both destined for relegation according to the predictions for the league. One is in second place, and the other is destined for relegation. And guess which one I picked? So 10 minutes to go. We've paused it just because time is ticking on. Guangxi can come on, but only if we bring on the 18-year-old. Can come off, should I say. But only if we remove also. Let's bring him on. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to bring on a young guy anyway. It won't let me change it. Is he the 18-year-old? It'd be very nice if it could tell me this information. I think it's this guy here. So his heading is atrocious. I do think that we probably need to pull our defence out if we've not got good headers of the ball. But I don't think now's the time to start messing with things like that. So, who was the guy we were going to bring on? It was King Chang Chun. We'll put him on the left. These could make or break our season, these substitutions. It's a little bit nerve-wracking to actually make them. Dai Fei, who has been a bit of a stable player there, I've taken him off. And we'll give Ning Feng a go. Wang Welin can come off. These names are fantastic. So 85th minute now. Drop back to defensive. If we could get a draw here, that would be awesome. A bit scary now. We've got a highlight. Is it theirs or ours? It's theirs. Put him down. Kick him. Stop him. Long crossfield pass. Found it, man. They're clean through. They've scored. Oh, dear. And all of those substitutions didn't help. I can't believe it. We'd battled so hard for so long. So kitchen sink has been thrown. Well done, Yan Yi Han. Sort of tackle we could have done with seeing before they scored. Come on, play it out wide or play it long. Oh! How close was that? Peng. What a name. Takes his time with the kick. Obviously, you would, wouldn't you? Let's hope that we can keep him in. Come on, boys. Win that ball. But don't just let him pass it around like that. Get in there. Well done. Zakula. Come on, get the ball in. Good shot. Now, on the rebound. Oh, you cannot be serious. How did that not go in, serious? So we were so unlucky at the end there. you know, when you're a team fighting at the bottom, margins like that. Serious, stop barking. So that was heartbreaking. That we were so close. What damage has it done to our league position? That is the question. The processing is so slow now. It is almost unbearable. We're sort of like every time we press spacebar, it's. I like in this league so far, we seem to be getting. Oh, look at that. We have dropped into the bottom three. This is getting serious. Right, what are we going to do with this? I'm going to go more direct. I think we'll keep the pace low, but we'll go more direct. Although we did okay in that game. Now I'm going to give it one more game. I'm not going to panic just yet. Let's have a look. Who have we got next? Lans Longyan. And where are they in the league? Mid-table. So we'll try and play them. They're at the points total that we want to be aiming for initially. I mean, hopefully we can get 30 points. That's 2 more wins. Once we've got those 30 points, then it's a case of can we get any more beyond that? Just to make it. I don't know what's a safe total here. Normally you say one point per game is what you want to be aiming for in most leagues. There's a lot of teams that have not reached 30 points yet. So there is a chance that there'll be 3 teams out of all of those teams that don't make it to 30 points. But they've got to have an awful run, all of them, to do that. So maybe 35 is sort of like a more realistic target of where we need to be heading. That's 11 points for us. That is a big ask in the form that we've been in. Lans Longi. Lans Longian. I was just reading it up there and it was a shortened version of the name. Longyuan. Longyuan. I don't know how they would pronounce these names. So all of a sudden we are there. Is there anybody who's particularly playing poorly at the moment? Yes, the left back. So let's try this guy in at left back because he doesn't seem to be that good. So Yang Minggao is out. So where are we up to? Purev, do we come back to Purev and see if he can save us? Let's give that a go. See if the bad man can come in and rescue us. He's been out of the side for a while because he was playing absolute trash. But maybe, just maybe, he can come back and turn our fortunes around. Our goals have been a big problem more recently. So, go on, Pingguo. So, Angelou's pointless highlight. Just about to get into the commentating of it. And the first highlight is a dangerous corner, which we have poofed away. Now we need to get out. Come on, guys, push out. Come on, get the tackles in. We survived that highlight. Here comes another one, though. Well in. Now, Sun Jin Wei. Deng Zheji. Chasing the ball back because we've given it away. Poor work from the attackers has put us under pressure here. They've got 3 in the box. The cross comes in. The keeper comes in. What did that keeper do then? Is he trying to give me a heart attack? What was that catch? Me and goalkeepers in this save have not got on. Certainly since we got to China. I've literally took one out of who was supposed to be a 4-star goalkeeper. I took him out of the selection. What's the word? The registration, because he was so bad. Guangxi charges through, and he nearly went all the way. Then that would have been absolutely sensational. So we're back on the defensive in the 18th minute. The ball is swung in. Couldn't tell you who swung it in because it didn't tell me. Jinji has scored and now we're in trouble. So we're going very attacking. Always my go-to when we go behind. It was Yang Ke-hua with the throw-in. Chen Zhen managed to get the ball flung in. Nice movement, to be fair, from their player. But I don't know what our goalkeeper was doing. He could have come and taken authoritatively, which is what is supposed to be his strength as well, I might add. But he didn't. Because we're more attacking now, we could open ourselves up to conceding a few more. Here comes the cross. We've won the header, but we've headed it straight to one of our players who's gone for goal. It's over. I mean, we're not looking good, are we, at this moment in time? They've had 8 shots, we've had 1. A long ball forward, not part of our game plan. And the suggestion it wouldn't work by how prepared we were for it. Angelis wins the header, gives it to Sun Ji Wei. He does find Deng. I tell you what, that was nearly an own goal. Desperate defending by them there, but what are you doing? Why did you head that on? You knew there was nobody else ahead of you. Oh, they're going to score again. Oh, great save. Not very often I've been able to say that in this since I've been at this team. Oh, we're giving the ball away again. We're going direct. It's not working, this passing short. They just keep giving it away. Oh, wow. How he missed that, I do not know. Right. In possession. Team instructions. More direct. All instructions. Bypass press. Pass into spaces on. Patience, we want to hit it. Every crosses. All of a sudden, everything is about speed. We'll go up to standard on that as well. On the tempo. Rather than lower. Let's see if that can change our fortunes. Maybe that's all we've been asking for all this time. Zakrula goes for goal. Wasn't a bad effort, but it really frustrates me when the right backs and left backs shoot when they're in a good position to swing the ball in. So give them a bit of a telling off. So you can't play like that. They haven't got a clue what I'm saying anyway, because I don't speak Chinese yet. I didn't bother learning it because I don't think I'll be here very long. Definitely the way we're playing. We've already learned Arabic and Mongol and layout. I'm not sure exactly what the language is called, actually, in Laos. I should have researched that one. Oh, that's game over. 2-0. Ruang Kilong has scored. No good. Hey? All right. Okay. Time is running out and nothing. I don't think there's any point making any subs. They've already stuffed this up. Purev got a fantastic 6. Oh, he's got up to 6.1. Jeepers, weepers. How do we do this? This is just impossible. I think we're going to get relegated and sacked. They may not even give us till the end of the season the way this is going. The pressure is on. We're still sort of like on level points with Dingnan. Who do we play? Nantong, who are only 4 points ahead of us. And then Hainu, who are 9th and 6 points ahead of us. So there's still that chance. But let's get back into them tactics. We are going to go much more direct and much lower tempo. Pass reset. We'll go balanced with that and play bypass the press. Or do we just put balanced? Why do we have to go to one extreme or the other? We want to counter attack. That's definite. Going to narrow up the attacking width. Out of possession. Build up strategy is balanced. We've already said how it's out of possession we wanted. We want to press hard at them, tackle hard, regroup. Definitely don't want to prevent short. Drop off I'm okay with. Yeah, so, or do we? Actually, I'm going to put that onto balanced as well, because we haven't got enough on balanced there. So that is our little bit of changes ready for the next game, which is not for 14 days. So I'm going on a holiday. It's not like we can sell any players or anything at the moment. So 14 days, the next match. It's just been nice. Oh, it's going to go to every 14 days now. So let's get on to holiday and hope that we don't get sacked while we're away on holiday, sunning ourselves. We've gone to Taiwan for the weekend. So this could be a really important next couple of games. I think if we play one more game and lose, we genuinely have got 5 games to save our season. I thought we were doing okay this season when we started, and we were up there in the top 6 or 7 places, and then all of a sudden it's just gone wronger and wronger and wronger. We have dropped like a stone, and we haven't hit bottom yet, but we're getting very, very close. Every time I think we do well and get a good result, we then go and throw another 3 defeats after we get it. I might even go to defensive from the start as well. Make everything about not conceding those goals and then trying to ping them on the break. That's a Chinese term, that ping. There's a lot of pings and pengs and pongs. I'm coming back because I've made a decision which may not be popular. Let's just look at the squad. So we've got Yi Han can play defensive midfield. He's got 3 tackling now. What is wrong with these Chinese? Why can't they tackle? I think I need to go defensive like that. I've got to try this. I don't know if it'll work or not. 2 deep lying playmakers. Have you ever heard of it? And because we've got them 2 players there, we can, out of possession, try and trap them inside. Because we've got more people to get through then. I don't know how far off the actual game we are now. Oh, we're only a few days, so we'll space bar it from here. Oh, no, you're joking. I hope that was a long time ago he got that injury, because we could be about to lose our best defender. Injuries in this China League have been pretty spectacular. No long-term ones, they're just all having to change the team every week because at least 1, if not 2 people are injured. And it's nearly always in the positions that you haven't got the cover that you need. Which, very interestingly enough, in my other save, which I stream on here, if you get to check it out at some point, it's the League Town Park to Prem, although it's been more of a park to park, because we've only managed one promotion in 4 years. We have developed a squad that looks pretty strong, and hopefully will have enough to progress in the National League North, I believe we are. So when we come back to that one, which will probably be my next stream, which will be at some point tomorrow. Anything else we need to change before we do it? I don't think there is. Let's see how... Oh, should have changed the team. That would have been something, wouldn't it? Now we've got Badman Yambugi and Purev playing. Oh, dear. Okay, so here we go. It's another away game. We're on cautious for now. We may drop to defensive. But let's see if playing ultra direct can rescue our season. Here's Badman Yambugi and Purev. Gives it to Zekula. Gives it to Sun Jinwei. He plays it back. There goes the first long ball. Daifai does well. Switches it to Wang Qi. Wang Qi gets the cross in. Deng Zheji pulls it back. We're looking at back heel. And Yan Yihan has from nowhere given us the lead. We have scored a goal. This is exciting stuff. I don't know what to do. We just don't ever score first. Look at this back heel now. Absolutely tricks everybody. And Yang Yihan, who has been shocking as the attacking midfielder, even though that's his best position allegedly, has celebrated a goal. From defensive midfield, unbelievable. They did well to get forward actually, because it was a quick transition. Once that long ball was played, they were all deep. When the long ball was played, firstly to Daifei and then switched across to Wang Qi, they did well to get everybody forward quickly. So I'm quite impressed with that. And early doors, I mean, the time's moving quite fast. Wang Qi brings the ball down the left, swings in the cross. Beginning to wonder if we need the Song on because he's a bit taller. Oh, that's a great ball from them. How he has found that space, I do not know. What was our defence doing? That may be too vigorously pressing. I mean, if we look at them, it's amazing that long ball would work against them with how they're playing. I've got some thoughts on how to handle their defence actually, and I'm gonna play that tactic now. So let's go to a 4-2-4. We shall put these guys. Oh, you want out of possession, don't you? So out of possession, we want these guys to be splitting outlet. There's no point going down the middle with all them players there. So that's what my thought pattern is with this here. So the song is coming on. And in possession, he's going to be the target forward. Where are you, target forward? 6'6", absolute monster. Badman Yambugin Purev. Oh, look, we've broken our best defender. He was probably broken already, actually. And our left back and left winger have got yellow cards. So we'll put him at left back. And hopefully from there, we can ping some passes to the wide areas and get away from these 60 million players that they've got in the middle of the park. So, Dai Fei. Sun Jinwei. There goes a long ball, but he plays it straight down the middle, which is where we didn't want it. Wang Qi running through. Takes a shot, hits the post. But none of our players react at all. It's just defenders. And it seems to be, with the rebounds, whoever's going to win the ball is the only players who move in these graphics. Sun Jinwei swings in across. Wasn't sure what all the fans were cheering about then, but Fei Yu Cheng. Surely a foul, ref. Come on. How was that not a foul? I want to make an instruction change to make sure that we've got hit early crosses on. Here's Zakrula. See, he's not. There you go. He's swung across it now. And that is sensational from Zheng Jia. He has been our best striker by a mile, but that doesn't say a lot because he hasn't been that good. He's had long spells of not scoring, but maybe, just maybe, with these long ball Wimbledon tactics, all of a sudden he's finding his feet, and it's done us a big favour as we managed to take the lead 2-1. Team instructions, in possession, patience. There we go. Hit early crosses. Let's see if we can get that ball in nice and early. I want to see the Song get a goal. Bingo! Time is beginning to tick along nicely here. Nobody's particularly tired. Can't take him off because of the age thing. Wang Guilin can come on, and I'll switch these two over the sides and see if Wang Guilin enjoys this defensive midfield role any better. So here we go. Yi Han with a long ball forward. Dai Fei. I think we need better headers of the ball out wide, don't we? But Dai Fei hasn't been too bad. So can't be too critical of him. Come on, guys, you've got to get stuck in on, and you just stood there and let him pass the ball. What is wrong with you? Oh my word. Is it offside? Oh, giving me false hope at the end of it. I mean, just watch this now. There's two of them there. Not one of them put the tackle in. As if you let a guy stand with his foot on the ball like that. Last chance saloon. Can we throw it away big time at the end? The song. Finally get to see him touch the ball. Zhang Jinwei. Swings in the cross. It's gone to nobody at the far post. It is coming back in. Guangxi Deng Ji has done it again. Was he onside? That is the only question. I'm not celebrating too loudly yet. There's no suggestion that he wasn't. So let's get this onto very defensive, quick. Nice finish, gotta say. Well, that was an awesome result. I'm a little bit blown away by it. Once that equaliser went in, I was just absolutely amazed that we had the character to go for that last attack and get the winner. We're out of the relegation zones with 5 games to go. But now we officially, so I might even name the stream this, 5 games to save my job. And all we need to do is get no more than 1 less point than all of the teams below us, and we will be safe. And I may keep my job. Although whether I stay in it is another matter, because I have hated China. Absolutely hated it. I thought I was going to enjoy it. I was really sick of Jordan, but I'd almost moved back to Jordan to get out of China at the moment. It has been that bad. The quality of the football is terrible. But if this tactic works, then next season we might have something new to offer because we know how to play it now. But I'm not going to, after one dodgy victory, suggest that we're in a good position at all. I think we need to find some big, strong defenders if we're going to play this formation. No nonsense centre backs. That is a shout. In possession. No nonsense. Did you not have no nonsense fullbacks as well? I thought they did. Fullback. I'm just looking at some of these. Inside fullback holds position and moves into centre. I don't think we want him to do that. No nonsense centre backs and deep line playmakers. Sure, they're a winning formula together. Combined. You know what? I'm going 4-2-4. We have been 4-2-3-1 in this save for so long, but this is what where serious, drastic action is called for. What we do is we'll have the target forward, who will be Song. The Song. we'll have him basically. We'll have him drop it back into attacking midfield when we've lost the ball. How about that? And if we come against that formation again, they are going into splitting. And these guys, let's have them as wingers. So we are now sort of like spreading across the whole width of the pitch with the long ball. And somebody somewhere should be running. Pingguo. "11 days. What is going on with these 2 weeks between each one?" To be fair, it's better than in Laos, where sometimes, and Mongolia for that matter, when you came to the end of the season, you'd play up to your last game and then have something like 60 odd days till the final game. So you effectively had 2 months of not knowing whether you'd won the league or been relegated or whatever. Absolute craziness. I do think if you've got small leagues, you need to have it where you play every week over a period of the 14 weeks or whatever, and then you split into 2 teams and play each other twice again, so that you're at least playing 20 odd games in a season. And your season can be over in 20 weeks. Oh, look at that. Purev has been training so well, and he's about to lose his position. Now, this guy would get more game time, but look at that training. It is shocking. So I don't think that's too hard a task. I've got Chang Chun going from a 5 in training to get him to a 7. He'll never make it, but let's see if he can. Criticize training. Don't think you've trained very well. Good. The song. Interaction. Criticize training. I don't think you've trained very well. I'm glad you understand. We'll just about let him up with it, but we should go the other way and praise the guys who are training well. Praise training and development. And Ryan Angeles, who could be the saviour of this team this season. 19 years old, and he's got a good future at the club if he wants to stay. I honestly think it'd be a lot easier if we just put that with the training, where you comment on the training. I think I did the wrong one there. I think I warned him rather than praised him. Oops. Let's hope we can repair that before the next swing. That was me talking and not reading. But we can do this now. Right, I'm going to go on holiday. This is taking too long. Next match, confirm holiday. And I don't want to make any more mistakes before we do that. So, oh, you're joking. The one striker who could pull us out of this mud has just got injured. In fact, we've got 2 injuries. Let's come back and see what these injuries are all about. Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be back. That's fine. Didn't see the other guy. What's his injury? Two to 3 days. They're just so fragile, these poor Chinese players. So fragile, it is unreal. So I am beginning to think for next season we might do a very defensive tactic that basically we'll see 2 fast strikers, I'd imagine, or maybe a fast and a tall striker, a strong, robust midfield and defence, and play with the direct. I think the wingers may suffer in that particular tactic. I haven't done one of these, as Lelujo would call it, a flat back 7. I haven't done one of them tactics before, but maybe this is the time. An attacking midfielder to try and bring the ball down, and then 2 strikers. Here's me waiting for it to move on, and we're there. Songs training. Oh. I tell you what, it's saying 6.8 there. That's an improvement on the 5.9 he had before. Perhaps I intimidated him when I squared up to him, all 5'5" of me, to his 6'6" or whatever it is. Team instructions. There was one thing I wanted to change on that, and that was hit early crosses, all instructions, in possession, patience, hit early crosses. Balanced. We'll let them decide at the time, although I think they do, to be honest. Anything else that we want to change? Yeah, we'll leave it at that, and hopefully we can pull off a... No, oh, you are joking. What was the point of him coming back from injury and then being on international duty? What a nightmare this is. I'm going to give that under-21s guy another run out. He was terrible last time, but hopefully... Oh, he's suspended. How long's he suspended for? Right. Let's go. Did we put the song in? Yes, we did. That's fine. I do wonder, though, if out of possession, we want to do that. Because the song holds up. Yeah, let's try that. I don't know how Jiang Jia will feel about being the attacking midfielder when we're out of possession, but let's see how it goes. 4-2-4, I think, is what we're going to call this. Although it's probably really 4-4-2, but very attacking. See if we can pull a second win in a row and really make it... we won't be safe, but make it look like we're going to be safe. Might give the guys a bit of confidence there. What are we doing here? We've got a highlight, which is not a highlight. This is interesting. We're having to watch the commentary at the bottom here to see what's going on. We didn't get to see it, but somebody's been sent off in the first minute of the game. You are kidding me. We're trying to survive. Oh. Now what do we do? This is sabotage of the highest order. Substitute after 45 seconds. Unbelievable. That's the last time he plays for me. He has had a really rubbish average rating. And then goes and does that when I bring him back. Unbelievable. Oh my word. So we're up against it for this match. Not sure where they are in the league, but what is it? UDH. So that's going to be them, isn't it? So they're in 7th place. And they've got the advantage of a man. In fairness, we've managed to keep it quiet. Here's the song. Not quite where we want to see him with the ball, and they've got clean through. It's bound to happen eventually, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. Superb passing, and Liu Wei scores the goal. That guy who has committed that red card offence in the 45th second of the game, what has he done to us? And we never even got to see it because the highlight was an empty screen. He is getting a rocket. An absolute rocket off me. So you've been unlucky so far. Individual, where is he? Let me have him. Getting sent off so early was unacceptable, you prat. Oh, tell you what's not working now is we've got that presser in the middle when we're out of possession. He's getting run ragged. So let's have him as a screening defender. Screening defenders do absolutely nothing, but probably under the circumstances, he needs to not be a presser. I mean, we've been on very attacking with 10 men. And we've not really been overawed by them yet. Still time, of course. So out of possession, these guys are dropping right back. And they are going to press the life out of these guys. And are they tired yet? Daifei is a little tired, so we'll give somebody else a go. Let them run themselves into the ground. So here we go. Last 10 minutes. Can we pull a goal back? We're not even going to see a highlight, are we? Well, under the circumstances, losing 1-0 wasn't too bad, but I'd say they were unlucky. We gave them a man advantage for the whole of the game, basically. He's getting fined 2 weeks' wages for that. 45 seconds, not having it. "14 days till the next one." So let's go on holiday to it when it gives us a chance to again. It seems to travel a bit quicker when you're on holiday. So go to next match. I wouldn't do it if it was just a week, but 14 days all the time is a little bit extreme. I wonder when we get the youth intake, because we're supposed to get some good players in this youth intake. But this is another thing with China and the rules that they've got. Your youth intake comes in and you can't use them because they can't be registered. So if you get a worldie of a youth player in your youth intake, you can't use until the following season anyway. In England, you can get the last 5 or 6 games or whatever it is, and you can play that worldie of a youngster who's come through. But you just can't do it in China. Well, in Asia. It's not just China. It's across Asia. There is an offer in there somewhere. Is that one of my staff? Why have we got no money? That's not good. All right, it's actually just a player on my shortlist. Still 8 days to go. Got tricked in coming back for an offer, but it was not for one of my players. So young Ming Hao has been handed a 2-match ban, but that doesn't matter because he's not playing for me again. You know, when you're in this desperate relegation battle, you can't afford to be getting sent off like that. So any day now, we're going to get the youth intake, because when you see that club's about to release a thing, it means the youth intake's coming. Notice that's not adjusting. Still says we're eight days away. That tells us we're 2 days away. So the relegation scrap approaches final battle. We've got 4 games left to save us from the drop. Should have checked, actually, how that defeat affected us in terms of our league position. So we are back to being the closest to being relegated. Let's try it like that. We'll go a splitting outlet for him. And I think what we did before was a good idea. So we'll bring these right back to pressing. Do we do a splitting forward for him as well? So this guy needs to disappear out of my life forever. We'll try him as a right back for a change, somebody different. See if we can change our fortunes. Have we got our best defender back? Yes, so Angelis is back. That's good news. Could do with a bit of that, to be honest. Let's get to the match and let's see if we can get something better out of this game. Should have checked who they were, and I have no idea who we're playing. I didn't even look. It's a well planned out match, this. QD West Coast. Where do they sit? That's the question I would like to know. Get the pointless highlight out of the way. Let's expand this. I don't know what he's suggesting there, but let's do it. West Coast. So another team in the mid-table. We've got a chance. If we can grab something here, I think that will probably be enough for us. One more good result. That's all we want. I think I might be getting too excited. It might be 2 results. But we'll try and get one. Get one, that'll be the start, wouldn't it? So early doors, it's been quite an even match. We've not been holding possession. That's not our game. Here's a dangerous moment, though. Free kick, swung in. Headed out beautifully. Now, the big guys making a run. We've got 4 players forward. They've got a few players back, but Deng Zheji swings in the ball. Dai Fei at the far post. So the Song just watches the ball bounce, and the shot from distance from Choo Choo. And we have scored 1-0. My dog's getting excited. We're winning. We're winning, serious. Yeah. Watch out. See how the Song just left back. But it was a great finish in the end from Choo Choo. What a start that is. Does that put us in the top half of the table? No, it wouldn't. But What it would do is put us clear of the relegation zone. I'm going to be more encouraging than what the assistant manager would have been there. I think we've been excellent first half. We've not allowed them anything. So another dangerous free kick. They swing in the cross. Again, we win the header, but this time it's not a counter-attacking. That's how we got the goal in the first half. But there we are crowding them out in the middle. But we're letting him run through, and what a soft goal to concede. Absolute idiots. Why did they let him run round him? That's literally what they're told not to do. There's no reason to disallow it. I don't know why we're watching VAR. Actually, I'm not convinced he was behind the play there, but I don't know where the defenders were. I was just watching him. What a muppet. We had safety in our grasp, and they go and let him do that. They had so many players between them and the goal, and they let him run round them. Oh, we've given the ball away again. Oh, this is just going very wrong very quickly now. Shot from distance, hits the crossbar, we hoof it away. The Song wins a header. That's the first target manny thing we've seen him do yet. Go on, use him again if you want. Get in there, Song. What are you doing? I'm a bit worried now that this has turned around again. I think we might be going attacking again. He's made the save. We'll go attacking, but not gung-ho, gung-ho. Not totally sure where that was going. Here they come again. We haven't gone attacking yet, and we haven't survived yet. As Huang Yin just boots the ball out. What are you doing, guys? We need to be going forward. We need a goal. Right. They're insistent on hitting the ball down the middle. So having screening outlets is pointless. Absolutely pointless. Time is running out. Deng Qi. Go on, we've got the ball in the 88th minute. Wang Qi swings the ball across. The Song shows absolutely no interest. He is coming off. I don't care how good the next person is, but he is coming off. He has wound me up now. Absolute pathetic effort. Sun Jinwei. The ball's to Dai Fei. Swung to the far post. What? He's offside. He's offside. No. He's offside. Oh. So close. That could be the difference between safety. Oh yeah, so it's actually the first ball where he was offside. Not Deng. So Can't blame Deng. He timed his run okay. To be honest, that was a good result. They were a team above us, and they had to come back into the game. We very nearly stole it at the end. It has pulled us a little bit closer, but look at that. They've won a game as well. Ding Nan have won a game. Look how tight it is down there now, though. There's 4 teams here that are really in danger. We've got 3 games left. Shenzhi, who are second. DL Yingbo, who are fourth. And LN Tiren, who are 6th. So we've got 3 of the top 6 to try and survive. I do think one more win would do it. I genuinely do. I think if we got 31 points, that would be enough. 14 days again. What is going on with this? Gozy on holiday to the next match. Well, let's just do a week, actually. Because I think we've got the youth intake coming. We want to see that. Three big games, and we have not got an easy running. This is going to be a tough one. Dukong suffers the flu. Not good when you live in China, that. Oh, I'm waiting for it to move on, and we're there. Player promises. I think he's happy now. I think I saw that. It was easy how I cured that. I just sacked all the players who were unhappy. Problem solved. Dressing room is happy again. Angeles was a bit shaky when he first came in the first couple of games, but he's coming along nicely, both in match and obviously in training, looking at that notification that we just got. I would praise him, but didn't give me the option. I think he could be quite an important player for me over the next few seasons. He's only 19 now, so when he gets to sort of like 21, 22, he's going to be a key player. If somebody doesn't come in and give me a big offer for him. I think that's one good thing with this, because we've got such a big amount of money. Not in the bank, but in terms of the budgets that they've given us, we're well below the budget. Probably not even half of the budget used. I think this budget would have worked in the top division. Two days away from Shenzi. They're called the Shenzi Juniors. Should it be Gen Z? Three games to save our job. Woo. The question is, when we come to the end of the season, is this the end of our Asian tour? Do we start swinging on the homeward leg back to the UK, or what do we do? I want to see, of our other strikers, who we've got who's quite good in the air, because the song was shocking. Zhang Jin, you're going in. You're 6'1". How tall's this dude? He's 6'1", but his heading's not as good. So that's interesting, isn't it? We've got Zhang Jiwen. That's not confusing at all. Zhang Jiwen, and where's that other guy gone? Who I just looked at. Zhang Jiwei and Zhang Jin. That's what I'm looking at. I knew I'd seen two names that were dead similar. So I'm going to try and see whether one of these guys. No. So there we go. Zakula could have a go on the left. He doesn't really want to play there, but he's good on the right. So let's see how he is on the left. So let's hope that we can do just a little bit better in this game. Give ourselves the victory. A long ball forward to nobody. I mean, they are sitting deep, actually. Why are we not pressing up to them? Well, they're clean through. Right at the start, we're very lucky not to be 1-0 down. So a free kick in a dangerous area. This is a really good position for them. And he's gone for goal, hit the crossbar. No, the keeper's made the save, actually. Well done, Zhao. Zhao? I don't know how to say his name. So early doors, they are putting us under a certain amount of pressure here. Got to drop it back one to defensive. So they are defending really deep. That could be a problem for us. Oh, no. No. Oh, wow. How did he save that? He's had a good game so far, the keeper. Right. Try and put them under pressure for 10 minutes. Whoa, what have you done, keeper? No way! What have I just seen there? I mean, he didn't even look where he was passing it. What an absolute clown. He has just blown this game right out of our hands now. Let's make him feel even worse about it. That was shocking. Absolute clown. Well, we've equalised. Ryan Angeles with the goal. He has been improving more and more. Great ball in. It just hung over. It was a volley as well. Ryan Angeles with the equaliser. We're back to square one. That is something. I mean, the goalkeeper's mistake has sort of like been put out of thing, but jeepers, it was a bad one. I don't think I've seen as bad a mistake as that. He was under absolutely no pressure as well. So the attacking guys are playing particularly bad. So we'll make some substitutions. So out of possession, we need these guys to be staying forward. And they just don't seem to be doing it. So here's my thought with this. Where's the marking? No, out of possession, that's why I can't see it. Mark tighter. Mark specific. Now, where do we do the specific? Do we have to click on it? So where do we set this specific player? All right, give us a clue. Out of possession. Where do you say? All right, I didn't see that drop down there. So which player am I adjusting? Didn't want to click that. So out of possession. Mark specific. Mark tighter. And Okay, where did I see that again? Where did I see it? What is going on? Is it on that bit there? Right, okay. Look at that. It's a good job it's not hard to find these things on here, isn't it? So he wants to do this defender centre left. Oh, it's the wrong way round, you clown. So he needs to be doing their right because he's on our left. And he needs to be doing the other one. What a puppet. So, mark specific. Defender centre left. That obviously is why it's at the top. Good job I know what I'm doing on this game, isn't it? To be fair, I haven't tried this before. It's just a thought trying to keep them as high as possible. I think it's working as well, but we're not getting the chances. That's the only thing. So Jin can come off for the song because nothing is happening there. And which of these two is playing the worst? Yan Yihan, off you go. You're fired. Are we going to see any highlights in the second half? We are, and it's them in a dangerous position. Wang Guilin has won the ball back. Gives it to Sun Jinwei, who gives it to Deng Zheji. The Song switches it out wide to Jinwei. Jinwei goes for goal instead of crossing the ball. Oh. He could have got a lot closer to goal if he wanted to shoot. Right, we don't want to be on very attacking when we're coming to the end of the game now. A win would be nice, but a draw against a team in second place is a good result. Round of applause to the guys. Hopefully that's enough to put us a little bit further into safety. We are 2 points clear of NJ City. Who have won and overtaken Ding Nan, and I think one of the other teams must have got a draw, or the goal difference for Ding Nan has just swung significantly. What was the scores? Ding Nan only lost 1-0, and it was to NJ City, which is pretty unfortunate for them. I think that's a good result. I think we were against the team in second position, so I think that's a good result. Say we're lucky to draw. Look at it, you don't know football. At least it's only a week to the next game. That is something. So Ding Boyu, it'll be sad to see him go. He's been offered a contract by somebody. We could try and say, keep him. But I don't think I'm going to. I think if I'm staying here next season, we are going to have a completely different team. The players have not endeared themselves to me, and there's not many who are going to survive the cut. Even Purev will be lucky. I think Deng, the striker, might keep in the side, but he might not be first choice anymore. The plan is, if we're here and we get as good a budget as we had this year, we will sweep up as many 5-star free signings as we can, and maybe even a couple of purchases as well. But I think all those out of contract for me, I don't think there's anybody I want to save. We've got the youth intake come through. Let's have a look at this. In fact, I'm going to go for a toilet break before we do. So when I come back from the toilet break, we're going to go straight on to seeing what the youth intake is like. So I'll be back in a sec. Scrap that. Somebody was in there. Couldn't go. Good job I'm not desperate. Right. Let's get to this youth intake. Just checking everything's working still. Leave to physio. We've lost a goalkeeper. These fragile bone china players. That's the second time since we signed him in a few months ago that he's managed to get injured. Well, I didn't see the message there. There it is. I mean, look at this. We've got a 3-star already. Goalkeeper. Wow. So he is going to be my goalkeeper next season. I don't care how long it takes him to get good. He is going to be the one, because for 4 years he's going to guarantee us that we've got a under 21 goalkeeper. We can't play him till before then. Finalise, negotiate. He wants a full-time. Sure you don't want a youth contract? 3 years. Add clause. Optional 3 years by us. And if we want, we can have him on a final season with that. 200 per week. How about that? Suggest 3 years, 250. How about that? 3 years, 300. I will pay you anything. Yes, good lad. So we've got him for 7 years, 6 years. I didn't see that he'd snuck out the other clause, but never mind. 6 years with that keeper. Whether I'll be here 6 years, I don't know. But actually, seeing this youth intake, I didn't mean to come out of that, but seeing this youth intake has cheered me up a little bit. I thought, made me think, maybe it's better this way. Yeah, maybe seeing these youngsters come through is going to improve us. I've got a reason to stay now to try and get some of these players to come through. I'm going to wait until we've got the final recommendation to sign and just let the guy sign them, I think. But this Sun Juan, he looks sensational. I'm glad we've got him nailed down very quickly. Guangxi's injured now. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? This final 2 games of the season. Bingo! We can do this. Where are we? How long to go? Oh, it's tomorrow. We're nearly there. Let's do that toilet run while we've got a split second. I know I can go now. So 2 seconds, I shall be back. Yeah. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over. And I'm feeling like glad all over. 'Cause Pingo, you're mine. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this? I think 2 draws will get us safe. So let's get this back live because it stopped. Is he fit, the keeper? I thought he'd broke his hand. Oh, I thought it was him. He's suspended. Oh, it wasn't him. It was a defender. They have got quite similar first name, haven't they? Yeah. Guo and Gao. Ah, so it wasn't him. No problemo. Zakrula got his yellow card, so he's booked. And to prove how serious I was about Yang Ming Hao never playing for us again, we're going to put a grayed out goalkeeper on the bench rather than him. That's how serious we are about him. Wang Qi is injured, so let's put Quinny on there. Go to match. Oh, we haven't got an under 21 guy. I need to see everybody's age. Insert a column. General age. So he's 20. I haven't got any other ones on the bench. So even though he's injured, Guangxi is going to have to play. There's nothing I can do about it. It's either that or play a 16-year-old goalkeeper that's greyed out and won't be very good. And he's going to have to survive the whole match. If he gets injured, I am stuck. Two games to go. This is now where it is serious. If we get another draw, we'll have hit that 30 points. Whether 30 points will be enough is another matter. But Sun Jinwei gets the ball across, but we've lost it. Now we've got to get back. Come on, all the players back. Get back, you go. We're just letting him run through us. Take him down. Kick him. Anything. Flipping heck. How did they let him get a shot away then? It was 4-on-1. They should have just crowded him out. I can't believe that attack. I really can't. So we've gone very attacking again because they're just all over us. Here's a free kick in a dangerous position. It's swung in. They've won the header, but he's headed it wide. What a muppet. That was a much better chance than he made it look like. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's gone out, ref. Honest. Here comes the cross. Yin heads it out, but it's coming straight back in, and what a save. Woo! We're going very defensive. Very attacking didn't work. Come on, boys. We can do this. Oh, no, they've played a beautiful 1-2, and how is he missed? We should be 6 or 7 down by now. Shout, encourage. Stop looking sad, everybody. Come on, we can do this. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, ref, he dived. Don't give it. He dived. Right. We're not even going to last till half time the way things are going. So we'll look at the combined. In possession, these guys need to drop back. Don't care whether they like it. Out of possession. This guy is coming all the way back to the central defence. In possession. Central defence. We're going 5 at the back. Just 1 up front. Because they are tearing us to pieces. And a centre back out of possession. A covering centre back. Yeah, I think that's all we can do with that. Because this is a backs to the wall. Hang on. We can do this, guys. Come on. If we could just create that one chance where Deng gets away, we could win this. Let's go for a higher tempo as well and see whether we can wang it forward. We haven't had a shot yet in this match. And they've had some really gilt-edged chances. We've got a throw in. I think we need play for set pieces on. That's one thing I would say. As the ball's crossed to the far post, Guangxi, who is broken, don't forget. Huang Yin swings in the cross. And the little 5'6" guy has just won a header against the guy about 2 foot taller than him. And we are winning 1-0. We are going to stay up. I mean, how did this little guy beat those two big guys in there? Look at this. I mean, they should be sacked. Seriously, sacked. That's where you'd be if it was me. That was terrible defending by them. So they've got a free kick in a very dodgy area. This should be 1-1 really. The keeper's dealt with it easily, although he made it look harder than it was. And hoofed it forward to nobody. I mean, I don't understand these in possession. I wanted tactics, not the... Centre forward. Or stays high. That is the one that he should be. I don't know why I've got him as a tracking forward there. Because he should be... We should be able to whack it over the top and him run onto it. Because he's reasonably quick. He's good with the ball at his feet. Amazing that Wang Qi is still going in this game. He's had a poor game, admittedly. Come on, don't let him through. Don't let him through. No. Oh, they've let him through. Oh. It is heartbreaking. Very attacking. Come on, boys. We can do this. We were that close. "17 shots to 2, and it's 1-1. Here we go. This is the moment. Angelis with the long ball forward. Deng loses out this time. They had to put 3 players on him. The long ball forward. We've just watched it. Oh, we have got it. Deng. He's all on his own. He's got nobody supporting him. He cuts inside. And takes a shot, but it was straight at the keeper. Yang He-Yan has got himself into a shooting position, wins a corner, but we won't get to see it. And that's the end of the game. We've managed to pull off another draw, which we probably didn't deserve, but I'll take it any day of the week. Nobody gave us a chance in that game. I didn't give us a chance, to be honest. The way they were battering us, We should have lost that by 4 or 5. But we are 2 points clear of the drop with 1 game to go. Where do we stand when it comes to goal difference? Three draws in a row. In fairness, we've only been beaten once in 5. So we're on minus 13. Nantong, if we got a draw, Nantong would not overtake us unless it was they won by a serious amount. If we drew, actually, a draw is enough. But Nantong are the main ones that we've got to watch, and Guangxi, we've also got to watch them. If Dingnam win and we don't, they would overtake us. That is another thing worth thinking about there. There's technically 3 teams can catch us. So we need 2 of them not to catch us. And we've got a tough game again. It's not going to be easy. Tyron are sitting mid-table, but they're the top half of the table at least. I'm thinking about playing. That target man is just not doing anything. I'm beginning to wonder about playing the wingers out as outlets so that Deng is not on his own. And we've got players who can play it out to the wide places. And then maybe we'll be able to spring better counterattacks and have that extra player back in central defence. Some Yiming. Now he's a player who I would love to sign. Decent Super League player. Interesting. When does this contract run out? It runs out soon. Can we sign him early? Approach to sign. You will be a star player. Oh, he's a goalkeeper. No, I would have signed him, but we've got a 16-year-old taking that role, mate. Unlucky. A 5-star 16-year-old is going to be our main goalkeeper for the next 5 years. A little bit of a mixed response to that, but I'm going to change the tactics because, to be honest, that attacking position is pointless. In possession, out of possession. In possession, he needs to go to centre-back. And who is our best centre-back? Probably Zicheng. And he can go as the covering centre-back. Holds position, so we want out of possession for the covering, don't we? covering centre-back. We've got two guys pressing here. We probably don't want both of them doing that. So we'll just put him as a defensive midfielder out of possession. And we'll also change this to a box-to-box. So it's somebody who gets forward as well. That is just giving Deng a little bit of support up front. Out of possession, Deng, you need to be a centre forward, so setting the press. And these guys are going to, oh no, I want them inside, we want them outside. Wide outlets. So these guys are going to give Deng that little bit of support as we're playing a direct form of football. Go to standard pace as well, I think. Shots from distance discouraged, crossing style balanced. We probably want to go back to low if we've only got Deng. He's only a little lad. One more game, can we do it? Hopefully we won't need to, and two of the teams that we are trailing. I might have to make a note of the teams because the names are not so easy to me. So let's get a bit of paper and work out who it is. So the teams that we need to watch are Ding Nan, Nantong, and Guiz Zuchen. And they're all pronounced just like that, I promise you. Be interesting to see who they've got left to play as well. So, Guiz Xincheng. Can we see the matches, fixtures? Here we go. So, Nantong are playing Guiz Xincheng. So, that is all we could have asked for with that. So, Dingnan are still a danger. But one of those two will not overtake us. So if we get a draw, we're clear of Ding Nan. So that's what it meant when it said a draw would be enough to keep us safe. Because only one of these can gain 3 points. So we are practically there. We have practically done it. There's just one game. We don't even need to watch our game. We'd rather watch their game. I mean, we've sort of limped to safety. Although we're not safe yet, we have sort of limped to safety. Look at the team shape here. We've got two wows, a CFD, a PDM, a DM, fullback, centre-back, covering centre-back, and another fullback. FB means something different in the UK. This has been a tough one, though. Can we do this? One last game, boys. That's all you've got to do. Then I've sacked a lot of you because you're rubbish, but... So, yeah, let's do it for the fans. I trust you to make the difference. Go and make us proud. So we're against a 4-2-4. I think with our wingers staying out wide, that could be an interesting matchup. So we'll keep it on cautious, sorry. What I wanted to do is put it on comprehensive. This is a big game. We want to savour the moment of salvation. I wouldn't say it's been a good season as a manager. I think we've been pretty terrible, to be honest. So here we go. Lots of highlights, so we'll be able to see how the formation is working out or not working out. Peng Zhao, he's a ball-playing centre-back if ever I've seen one. That run forward then. Here we go, we've got the chance of a counter now. Wait, Deng, get on your bike. What are you doing? Well held up. Guangxi has lost the ball. He's won the throw-in, but wasn't very impressive play by him. I signed some of these guys on so long a contract, it's going to be pathetic getting rid of them. They have not impressed me at all. I don't think there's a single player on this team, except for Angeles, who has sort of like grown on me in any way, shape or form. It is literally a total rebuild. I think wingers will probably go. We'll probably go to set wing backs. The what's it called? Tactics for next season. Formation. That's the word I was looking for. So Jayu making that look a little harder than it was. He knows his days are numbered. There's a 16-year-old going to knock him off his perch. Good play, no there. Every highlight starts with them with the ball. But you've no idea whether we're going to win the ball back. Come on, don't let him cross it. He'd let him cross it. Good header out from Choo. Got to stop them getting those wide players on the ball. Well done. Zhu Jiu has done pretty well coming to collect them balls. It says he's an assertive goalkeeper, and that is what he has demonstrated. Oh, that was a poor ball then. Yan Yi Han very nearly sold a hospital pass. Dayfei not doing very well there. They're not impressing me at the moment, the wide players. Oh, well done. Wanky, where's he going to go with it? He's going to pull it back to Wanky. Comes back to Wanky. Nicely worked, but he's absolutely been chopped down there. Ref, send him off. I mean, they are playing very well in terms of trying to keep us on the inside. Tempted to play him at that game. Watch this for an in possession tactic. So out of possession, they go to there. In possession, they go to there. And we need to change one thing on that. Let's try and get some players at least edging further forward. Team instructions, what we need to get rid of is playing through progress there, down the flanks. Put that to balanced. Ideally, we want to play it out wide when we're clearing it, but we don't want to be completely focusing on playing it that way. Come down the middle when we've got the ball under control, because we've got 4 players then when we're in possession. Oh, that's a good ball to Anderson. Well defended, Zicheng. He's the covering centre-back and he's done his job there. Everybody's looking okay fitness-wise. One thing with China, they don't seem to get as tired as quickly. They tend to all drop off a cliff at around about the 80-minute mark, but they must be like young, fit, run around, but then last 10 minutes, everybody's knackered. Angeles gives it to Yihan. Yihan out to Wang Yin. Wang Qi being a little bit more central. Has got space to run into. He looks for the cross. Oh, how did we not get that? When the highlight finishes, we'll have a check on the scores. There we go, highlights finished. Dingnan are winning. Oh my word, this is now nervous. This could be disastrous. The draw would be the best result for us with that game if Dingnan are going to win. As things stand, the only thing keeping us up is the fact that we haven't conceded, and let's face it, we haven't looked particularly safe. If we get a draw though, it's irrelevant what Dingnan do. The cross goes in, well done again. We'll stop the cross again. We are hanging on a little bit, it has to be said. Well done again, keeper. Assertive. He comes and collects. Throw in a dangerous position. Got to stop the cross. They didn't stop it. Taipei wins the ball. It's a shot from distance. Jiu is in good form today. Although we're seeing a lot more of the game because of the highlights that we're on. Wang Qi can't get to that ball. He runs back. Well done. Oh, yeah. Come on. You're giving a soft free kick away there. It's crossed in. Where's the ball? No way. No. You can't send us down with a penalty. No way. Cheating referee. You've been paid. Jiu, what can he do? Oh, unlucky. Very English sounding. Danny Anderson scores from the spot. And that changes everything now. We are potentially going down. I didn't think it was going to happen, but now I'm worried. We're on very attacking because we can't check the... We've just given it away straight from the restart. What a bunch of idiots. Come on, encouragement. That changes everything though now, because the team who were second from bottom overtake us. A long ball, Wang Qi plays it to Deng. Oh, come off it. Since when did Buffon sign for the Chinese leagues? So, because they are drawing, we are not getting relegated. It's not registering our goal yet, so... But if one of them two teams takes a lead, we are in the relegation zone. And the irony is, we've actually played quite well in this game. So I am going to make some changes to the tactic at half-time if we can survive that long. My heart is going here. I think we're going down. can't believe he gave a dodgy penalty. Really can't. So Guangxi seems to have been a good outlet in this first half. We're only going to change the passing style, I think. Try and get at him a bit more. I actually quite like the shape of how we've played in this. I think this might be a possible tactic to try. Right, go to tactics before we do anything else. And it's mainly the in possession stuff that we want to adjust here. So go to standard passing at a higher tempo. No, we don't want a narrow. Let's go for standard there. Counter attack, yes, we definitely want. Anything else that we're missing there? Build-up strategy is bypass the press. Pass reception. I think pass to feet. Dribbling and courage. Let's go wider. I've decided. Changed my mind. Confirm. Now address the team. I know we're underdogs. Go out and give the fans what they want. I mean, we are praying for a draw in that last game. So the pointless highlight is not a pointless highlight. This is very disconcerting. No, get it away. Come on. Move to positive. We still want to be on the front foot, but this is getting desperate at the back here. They head it over. Go on, boys. We've got to shout encouragement. I don't know what's going on with the second half, but we can't get the ball. They've scored. Oh. Was he offside? I don't think he was. Two 0 down. Now we really have got to go back to very attacking. It's the only way we could get the ball was to let them kick it in the net so that we could have the ball for 2 seconds. Well done. Go on. Wang Yin gets the cross. Could do with a quick goal, quick response to him. Leave it on comprehensive. Oh, we do get to see the corner. Ooh. That was the corner we got to see. Oh, wasn't a bad effort, that. Ref, send him off. So Angeles, what can he do with it? Plays the ball forward. We've picked up the second ball. Sun Jinwei, don't shoot. Literally got everything that you could possibly have to say, put the ball in the box. And you didn't. Well done, Deng. He's won the ball back. What was that? Shocking. Oh, he's lost the ball. What an idiot. What are they trying to do to me? Well, wanky. Good ball in, headed out. Can we get the ball back in? Sun Jinwei gives it to Wang Yin, gives it to Angelis, gives it to Yi Han. Put the ball in the box. We need goals. Oh. Sun Jinwei, Wang Qi, Yan Yihan. Ball comes forward, but Deng is never going to win those balls. Why have put past to feet? And not doing as you're asking them to. Sun Jinwei, bring it forward. What is... Right. Much more direct, much higher. Let's see if he'll pass the feet if we put play into space. Because they're not doing as they're told. They're literally doing the opposite to what they're down as. Can't take Wang Qi off. So that's not good. Deng, you've had a fantastic season, but I'm going to switch to somebody else. He's got 11 pace. Has the other guy got quicker pace? You know what? I've changed my mind. I've got to put Purev in that role. But Wang Guilin can come on for him. No, he's got 10 pace, but his finishing's better. I think I've got to try him, actually. These guys have got to come forward a bit now. Let's see if anything can change in half an hour. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was our other game. Still 0-0 at the moment. They are the only thing that's keeping us. One goal in that game screws us up and ends our time in China. Having just got that 16-year-old goalkeeper we will definitely be sacked if we lose this match and go down. Wang Welling. I mean, this is pressure of the highest order. We're trying to find space where there is no space. Can't believe we've got Purev on. Just shows how desperate we're getting. Purev, we need a goal from you, my friend. We need to, oh, what? We're on comprehensive highlights and no highlights are happening. Demand more. Sun Jin Wei. Put the ball forward. Great ball. Good control. Wang Qi running into space. Ref, send him off. The ball's launched in. Purev comes back. Oh, we've spooned it. We needed a goal there. I think we're done. I think the only thing that matters now is the other games. I can't see us coming back from this. Wang Welling, what you got for us? Run into the space. Sun Jin Wei. I'm not totally sure what that was about, but we've got a corner. The keeper's dealt with it well. Flipping it. Why do they get a good keeper and we don't? It's not fair. I mean, I tried to pick what my heart rate is at the moment. I'm glad the flag had got up because I thought he'd just let it go in. It's 75, it's okay. Thought it was going to be about 150. The cross to the far post. We've hit the crossbar. It is just not happening for us. Another corner. But what is the point? We just can't score for Toppy. The irony is we've taken off our best striker and then gone to a three striker formation. Oh, poor Ev, he didn't even jump for it. Oh, what is that? What a clown. All right, don't run for the ball. It's not like we're in a hurry. Let's go back to key highlights. I think it's irrelevant what happens in our game now. One thing I've learned is that we are certainly not capable of that. So as it stands, we are like into injury time, and it is still 0-0 there. We're watching them, not the game. We finished. Did they finish 0-0? Yes, they did. I think we've survived by the skin of our teeth. That could not have been closer to relegation. Look at that. If one of those two teams had scored, we'd have gone down. I mean, wow. I mean, the question is, will they keep us on as manager? I mean, that penalty in the previous game that cost us the win. That is realistically that. I mean, there's been another penalty actually given in a game where we were 0-0. We'd have been safe by now if it wasn't for some of those dodgy decisions. So the board have set initial budget. They've given us 1.24 million for transfer. Look at our balance. And they've given us 45k for. I mean, look at that. We spent 18,000, and I think most of that was sacking players. We have got a big budget, 1.24 million. I have never seen a budget like that. That was a too close for comfort thing, wasn't it? That. Contract status expiring 3 months. Edit search. Take away that for now. Take away that. We've got 60 players who are found. Scouting range needs to change to the world for a minute. So we want to get to the unknown. Oh, there's 1,000 and odd. So we need to reduce that. So first of all, we reduce the age to about 30. Still 1,000. Let's apply that for a minute. Transfer. Interested. Still over 1,000 people. So how are we going to get this all? Won't let us scout them because it's too many. Can we add them to a shortlist? Why can't we add them to a shortlist? Not helpful at all. So let's reduce it to just Chinese players. I think that's another thing we can do. Add condition. Nationality is Chinese. That's brought it down significantly. Right, so from him, did that work? Let's go down to him. 135 people. Add to shortlist for 6 months. And here, let's do the same with these. Add to shortlist 6 months. So then go from here down to the bottom. Add to shortlist 6 months. Then we want to go to recruitment shortlist. So let's get these guys scouted. Right, so hopefully we'll find some decent players there, but we need to get that back off there. Back down to, I don't know, no, because all the money's got to get taken up with scouting them players. Let's change that to 1 month and see if we can get some quick scouting done on them all. So they only want us to avoid relegation again. I want to get promoted, but we're going to have to. So confirm pre-season dates. 5 weeks. Have a nice rest because most of you are going. So let's end that. We've got a big budget. That is something that's good. You know, but we've got a lot of players who I'm going to be getting rid of as well. So we might need the budget to pay off some contracts. Recruitment. Staff. No, club. Staff. Come on, let's have more blooming scouts. Won't even let me ask for more scouts. That's the annoying thing with this. So I think this guy was on our shortlist, so remove from shortlist. If we see anybody who's signed for a team, we might as well just kick them off the shortlist, because these are the guys who we want to get on a free, but they've got to be quality players. There's going to be a lot of messages like that. I mean, we've got 300 people on the shortlist, actually. I think what we need to do is move off the shortlist anybody who is already scouted. So at the moment, there's only one scouted anyway. $361 players on that shortlist. There's got to be some of them who are okay. I think we need to look at our squad and just see who is out of contract. So let's go to contracts. Expires. 34 is the year. So all of them guys, thank you for your service. Contract set for release. Some players there who are good for this level, don't get me wrong. If we look at the report, we've got some fantastic players who are in the... Why is it not showing the contract there? You little git. Contract. General contract expiry date. Making me have to do all that just to show you. Actually, apart from Dai Fei, whose potential was nearly 5-star, they were only 3-star by now. So that's adjusted a little bit. And I would concur with that. I would say that they're not as good as what they were saying they were at one stage. Short list. We're not seeing any more scouted. Oh, what is going on here? So let's click that off so we're not getting so many messages from the scouting thing. I think the 1st of January is when we need to kick everything into touch. So it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to end the stream there because I don't like to do the legwork stuff on stream. I worry it gets a bit boring for anyone watching it. So we've been going for nearly 3 hours now. So I'm going to spend a bit of time getting through till January, getting rid of as many players as I can in my squad, and just completing a complete rebuild for the next season. Because, like I say, I'm very frustrated with the team that we had and how poor they were. So I'm going to get rid of all of them, and maybe make sure that my staff are staying. That's another thing that's important. I think they're all still in contract. So, yeah. But we did manage to survive. It wasn't a pretty season. Look how poor we were. I mean, we were good at the start. Up until about April, we were fantastic. And then look at that. One win in May. No wins in June. One win in July. We won a month winning, weren't we? A win in August. One win in September. No wins in October or November. Somehow we managed to survive because of the incompetence of two other teams. We got 30 points. I did say 30 points might keep us up, and 30 points was exactly what we got that kept us up. In terms of the squad, if we look at the important bits of the team, I mean, most of these players you won't see again. If we stay, this is the thing. Everything could change all of a sudden, and we could not even say. So the most appearances was Daifei. He was probably our best player, in truth. Goals. So top scorer with just 7 goals, and he scored most of them at the start of the season, was Deng Zheji. Not good enough. Really not good enough. And then 4 from Sun Jinwei. I mean, obviously that was an issue for us in scoring goals. Assists, again, not many. Just 4 for Sun Jinwei again. So I've just released him on a free as well. And it turns out he must have been one of our best players. Rating-wise, Lin Wenji, don't count him because he didn't make many appearances. Yeah, so a central defender with 688, a defensive midfielder with 688. That's really poor, isn't it? So like I say, either I'm leaving this team or I'm having a complete rebuild. We'll just have to see what the close season brings. I may look at some jobs, see what's available. I mean, if we look now, there's jobs in Canada, Bournemouth, but they wouldn't consider me at the moment. My stock is still pretty low. My favourite team are available, but you can't apply for it, so they're obviously in the employing stage, the interview stage. There is a League Two Cheltenham job. They look like they're in trouble. Of course, they're halfway through a season. In England, Uzbekistan, Botswana were getting rid of the league, so there's no point applying for jobs there. Japan. So there's a few Japanese jobs going, but any Korean ones? Yeah, so there's nothing there at the moment. We'll keep an eye on that, but yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's been a really tough season. Don't get me wrong, I've not enjoyed it. It has been absolutely vile. It feels very much like the team that we had in Jordan, where we just, no matter what we did, we were never going to catch the teams above us. We have a big budget. That is the one saving grace with this team. So we can potentially get ourselves some really good players if they will come to us. That's the challenge that we've been having, is we can't get players to come to us. So we're going to have to work hard at making this team into, I don't want a big squad. I just want a squad of players who can perform for me every week. Um, so yeah, what a season it's been. I think I've been disappointed with the season, but I appreciate any of you who nipped in them, checked out this particular save. I will be going back to my Leak Town save tomorrow. So that is in the 5th season, and we're finally in the Panorama National North. That is where we're going to focus our attentions for the next couple of days. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.